What's up YouTube, Speedy Superior here once again with another set, this time on Kingdra, which is my favorite water slash dragon Pokemon back from many generations ago. And let's see, the thing with Kingdra is that I never had found a way to make Kingdra work, because either it would always just get taken down by anything, or like it wouldn't, I wouldn't know what to do with it. But before I start on the video, I do want to mention that, the Breloom giveaway and the 100 subscriber giveaway, which is Superior, are still going on. So don't think I'm not giving it to you because I don't want to. It's because sometimes I'm not online whenever you guys are online, or sometimes I am busy when you guys are online. So I am doing my best on being online as much as possible so I can give you guys the Pokemon. And I do still have some Pokemon from the birthday giveaway that I haven't given some of you, and I'm still waiting on some of you guys' reply. So if you're part of that birthday giveaway, just send me a message or just reply to a comment or comment on this video, either way. And now I believe that's all I needed to cover. So just getting started onto the video, I wanted to start with Kingdra and the EV spread. Obviously I went for Modest Nature because to me the speed wouldn't really matter on Kingdra. It is 85 base, so you can just invest a little bit, as I prefer to invest 124 onto the speed and just invest fully on the special attack and 132 onto the HP. You can see that Kingdra has a bulk to it, meaning that it can be really bulky. If you didn't want to invest onto speed, you can invest either onto special defense or defense, whichever way you want to run. But I prefer this investment onto the HP and the special attack. So that 124, you choose where you want to invest it in afterwards. And the ability, it has 3 abilities. It has Sniper, meaning that whenever it hits a critical hit, or whenever it gets a critical hit, the damage is multiplied by 1.5, meaning it's going to be doing more damage than what a normal critical hit would be doing. It also has Swift Swim, which means in the rain, the speed of this Pokemon would be doubled, and Damp, meaning that Pokemon that use Explosion or Self-Destruct or that have Aftermath, they won't take effect onto Kingdra because of Damp. Now, I gave it Scope Lens because it increases the critical hit ratio by 1 stage, and you're doing the Focus Energy over here, which increases your critical hit ratio by 2 stages. So just there's like 3 stages of critical hit. And obviously Draco Meteor is the highest special attacking move that Kingdra will get. So it is doing 130 base, 90% accuracy. It is lowering the special attack, the critical hits ignore special attack drops or decrease stats. So it wouldn't really matter at all, or if they're pretty defensive already, it doesn't really matter because critical hits ignore all of that. And then again, Scald being my favorite water type move, I decided to give Kingdra Scald over Surf, the reason being that it has a 30% chance to burn the target. So you do want that burn onto the other target, especially since it's a physical attacker. You might want to use Scald. And last slot, I gave it Flash Cannon because you do have coverage against the fairies, and you are going to be able to outspeed some fairies, not all of them, but some. Like for example, a Slurpuff, I don't believe you will be able to outspeed that, but you're going to be able to outspeed things, for example like Sylveon, and you might as well just get a critical hit onto Sylveon and almost kill it, or any other Pokemon that Steel type would do damage onto. But you can always change Flash Cannon to something else if you wanted to. It's all on the preferability. I just prefer Flash Cannon over other moves because it is coverage and you might want it on there. Now that's pretty much the first set. Now moving on to the second set, this is now talking about the Swift Swim ability. And again, just on this for the Sniper, if you want to go physical, all you have to do is go for Adamant Nature, and instead of investing onto special attack fully, you invest fully onto attack. So but I will explain the physical moves on this side, so in case you were wondering what moves I prefer. Now, this Kingdra, I gave it leftovers. It has Swift Swim, and whenever a Pokemon has Swift Swim, I never really worry about the speed. The most I'll invest onto the speed is like 4 or just a little bit depending on how much. Like I just give it the last bit of points that I have left for speed. But I invested fully on attack and fully onto HP, and I decided to go for Adamant Nature. And you are going to be doing Dragon Dance, so you can increase your attack and speed. But either way, you have Swift Swim, so this Pokemon would be, this set would go perfect for Politoed and Kingdra entrance, since Kingdra takes neutral damage from electric types because its dragon typing kind of puts neutral onto the water types' normal weaknesses. For example, grass is doing neutral now, electric is doing neutral now, steel as well is doing neutral and stuff. Well, it's doing not effective at all. So yeah, because it doesn't affect the water types. So a lot of types are doing neutral. Like the only weakness that it probably has is dragon and fairy, and that's pretty much it. So you are Dragon Dancing, increasing your attack and speed, while Swift Swim is also being active while the rain is out. So a Politoed and Kingdra entrance would be good, or if you wanted to make a Kingdra and Klefki entrance, a Klefki with Rain Dance and the screens and Thunder Wave would be a good entrance. So obviously the second move is going to be Waterfall. It's going to be, the damage from Waterfall is going to be increased by the rain. So it is doing 80 base power, and it's going to be doing more because of the Dragon Dancing you'll be doing, and then it'll be 20% chance to flinch the target, so you might get that 20% chance. And the strongest physical dragon type move that Kingdra will get is Outrage, which lasts 2 to 3 turns and confuses the Pokemon after 2 or 3 turns. So if you don't want to be confused, you can change Leftovers to either Lumberry. You could, it's all, if you want Leftovers, you want the Lumberry. I prefer Leftovers on my side because I do want to recover a little bit, and it's not like what is it, Outrage. The confusion from Outrage is like a swagger, so it's just like a normal confusion in case you hit yourself, but then again, you hitting yourself could mean the loss. So it all depends on what you need or what you want or what your team basically needs. And the last slot is Iron Head, and it has a 30% chance to flinch the target as well, 80 base power. Again, it's a steel coverage that Kingdra gets, so I prefer the coverage over some other move that you could be using. And these moves you can use for the physical sniper set if you wanted to, but remember you would probably take Dragon Dance out and just leave Focus Energy right there. That's pretty much it for the second set as well. Now just moving on to the third one, this is just a support Kingdra. Again, I gave it Leftovers. It's the Swift Swim ability, but you can also give it Damp if you wanted to go into doubles and bring it in with Explosion Pokemon. So I gave it a Calm Nature, which means it's going to be increasing special defense and decreasing attack. I invested fully onto the HP, 56 onto defense, and just 200 onto the special defense, because if you noticed, it has 95 base stats onto attack, defense, special attack, and special defense, and 75 onto HP, and just 85 on speed. It's above on the base speed stat from a Dragonite, I believe. But just getting onto the moves, I decided to give it Toxic because it is going to be supporting the team with that. And Protect, so you can increase the toxic damage. And then if they're trying to set up on you, you can always just use Clear Smog, which eliminates all stat changes, and it does 50 base power as well with the stat changes. And then Disable, which will disable the move that they last used for 4 turns in case they want to continue using it. So Kingdra does get this from an egg move, so you might want to breed a Kingdra for that. And I believe I already explained the EV spread, and that's pretty much it for Kingdra. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you enjoyed the sets. If you like the sets, give Kingdra a thumbs up. Give this video a thumbs up. Then if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't participated onto the giveaways for Breloom or Superior, you can also go ahead and do that. And you can still participate. It doesn't matter that it's not St. Patrick's Day. You can still participate. And remember, I do only have 30 limited on Superior because it is difficult trying to breed The HP Fire onto Superior. It's not like I'm breeding 6 IV Pokemon, but it's more difficult for HP Fire. So unfortunately, I've only bred 30, excuse me, Superiors with HP Fire, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So just stay tuned for the next video I'm going to be uploading today. I might as well just upload the second part of the Tanky Chansey battle video that I had recorded like probably last week, I think. And I didn't upload because I unfortunately forgot to publish it onto the YouTube channel. So just so it goes along with today, you can just stay tuned for that on later. And until then, just be safe.